Welcome back, boxing fans, to another great show with Sean on boxing. Somebody was making a video yesterday and kind of disparaging Shakur Stevenson's next opponent, Zepeda, by basically saying that it was a surprise that people were still so critical of Shakur and had such high expectations for him, but they didn't have those same expectations for Zepeda, even though Shakur's resume is way better than Zepeda. Well, let's look deeper into this. We'll delve a little deeper. So first of all, there's an obvious reason people are going to hold a three-weight world champion who some people consider pound for pound to a higher level than a contender. Zepeda's never been a world champion. So how much expectations and how much are you going to hold him to compared to a three-weight world champion who on and off has been considered pound for pound top 10. Obviously, you're going to hold pound for pound fighters to a higher level of criticism and expectation than you would for contenders. There's a shitload of contenders in boxing, but there's not that many world champions, especially three-weight world champions. And as far as this resume, well, if you look at Shakur Stevenson's run to becoming a three-weight world champion, you'll realize that he's fought 3 world champions. All of those fighters at 130 pounds. No world champion at 126. No world champions at 135. Zepeda, who spent his whole career at 135 pounds, has faced 2 world champions, but has never had an opportunity to fight for a world title until, of course, his fight with Shakur Stevenson. So is Shakur's resume really that much better than Zepeda? 3 world champions compared to 2? I mean, people got to be a little more realistic. We have higher expectations for fighters like Zepeda. No, because he's yet to do anything significant. He did beat 2 ex-world champions, which shows he's been moving the right way, taking on legitimate opponents to earn a world title fight. He didn't get a chance to fight for a vacant world title. He's fighting one of the best fighters in the division and one of the best fighters in boxing. So even if he loses to Shakur, it's not really that big of a negative, because you're not losing to some bum-ass opponent. You're losing to one of the best. For Shakur, this is a guy who's a 3-weight world champion, considered pound for pound, yet he's only fought 3 world champions in his career, all at 130 pounds. He fought for a vacant world title at 126. He fought for a vacant world title at 135. This is a guy who obviously is still young, but still has lots to do in his career, especially if you're going to be talking about him as one of the best fighters in American boxing and a potential pound for pound great and a future Hall of Famer. Being a silver medal Olympian and now a 3-weight world champion is a great start, but he needs to get those unification fights, big name fights, and continue to build on his resume. The same way we expect anyone else to do it, we expect Shakur to do the same thing. If Zepeda beats Shakur, then the expectations for Zepeda are going to grow and increase, because we're going to now expect him to do even more now that he's a world champion, especially beating this kind of opponent, a real quality opponent to win a world title. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? Thanks for watching. See you next time.